we move onward to the actual greatest show that we've ever seen individually, Wistoria, Wand and Sword, season 2 finale.
Yep. You want to say anything before
you absolutely dumpster this episode? Yeah. I didn't think it was a bad episode. I thought it was fine. I think for pacing wise of what the show has been recently in the last like 4 or 5 episodes, this was fine to have some breathing room before it gets to the more serious stuff in the next few episodes. Well, in the next season, I guess, of us taking, like, Will's ascension to the tower has been a tumultuous thing. He wanted to get close to Elfie. He is closer now than he's ever been, but he is not at her side, which is what they say later on in the episode. We still get more Will development. It's not just he finished season 1 and 2 and now he's at Elfie's side and everything's going to be super sick and we're getting to the main part of the storyline.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, Greg. Go for it. Rip us up.
All right, here we go. Wistoria, Wand and Sword, season 2, episode 12, the season finale. It picks up where episode 11 left off with Zio and Elfie dueling. And Zio and Elfie are making the tower walls shake. And Werkner is like, the only people who could do that are ... And Snape is like, man, keep it down in there. But then it cuts to inside of the tower, and Zio and Elfie are basking in the afterglow, and Zio's like, oh, you can keep going? Well, let's keep doing it then. But Kakarot and Eleanor stop them, and then Aaron descends from the heavens and is like, keep it down, you younglings, daddy's trying to sleep. And to decide Will's fate, we're going to do rock, paper, scissors. There's no other way. And if you don't want to, then daddy will take Will.
What the fuck, Greg? What the fuck already, Greg?
I don't want to hear it at all from anybody. This is how the show translates. Like, this is it. All right. They play 300 rounds of rock, paper, scissors. Then Zio uses rock and Elfie uses scissors. So Zio gets Will and Elfie is a sore loser.
Do you think this is an allegory to penis and vagina?
No, I just think that this is dumb.
Oh.
Will is like, Zio, promise me you won't fight Elfie anymore, or I'll try and swing my wiener at you. And then Zio blesses him to the lightning faction. And then we get a commercial break. Do you want to go over the commercial stuff?
I do have it. Wow, we are going through these screenshots really fast.
Well, nothing really happened.
I've got a lot of them. This is 15 minutes into the episode, by the way. Greg's already, like, blown by everything. I mean, he's right. Nothing really happens. They've really focused on a game of rock, paper, scissors for a while.
Yeah, it was super lame.
Prime magic. Every mage dreams at least once of achieving the pinnacle of each magical affinity. Prime magic is precisely that, as it demands every spellwork technique and powerful magical energy. If you acquire it, at the very least, your admittance to a faction in the tower is assured. It functions as authority itself. Then prime magic must be the ultimate height of magic, you say? ? You fool! You are utterly hopeless, and the path of magic boasts even greater heights. Edward Serfens. Why did you say that it's Prime magic then? Prime means nothing.
Amazon Prime magic. You get your magic in 2 days. Shipped to you, straight to your door.
Shipped Alistair and Anivia straight to your door. Then the next one, the Grim Generation. All of you budding mages have finished the first bloom. It isn't just Will and his friends now. All of you will enter into a phase of tremendous growth. And we would like to call that hope. May you reach the heavens and defeat all evil. Ceridwen.
A.K.A. Cauldron.
Yeah. A.K.A. Ferrari.
Yeah. A.K.A. Mercedes.
No. What? No, I was making a reference to 50 Cent.
I know.
And then you made the reference to the show, and it makes sense. Because I say A.K.A. Ferrari.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Way to go, Greg.
All right.
Use a wanksta.
So now we're done with the commercial break.
Are these kids getting drunk, by the way?
All of the kids of class 401 gather at the secret base for single witches and have a party. And the nobody characters get a few lines. Cuts to Liana exhausted on the bed. And Will rolls in and is like, hey, yo, what's wrong, baby girl? And she's like, you'll understand once you start doing lightning faction shit. And Will is like, you want some food? And she's like, yup. Julius is like, Will, you suck. Since you joined the Lightning faction, Elfie has been crying and I couldn't comfort her like you can, even though I tried. And then Julius hands Will his goggles. And Colette is like, why does everyone get to bang Will except me? Even Julius gets to. The nobodies come into the room and are like, Will, get out there on the dance floor. And Colette is sad in her crop top and mini skirt and is like, I can't have Will all to myself anymore. Wignall is like, I get you, girl. I've stopped waiting to be Will's only one, but I haven't given up. I'll show you how big my wiener is and get closer to the person I seek. Colette is like, well, I want to tell Will something. And Wignall and Liana are like, you go, girl. But Colette is still scared.
Like, your brain works in such mysterious ways, Greg.
It's not mysterious. It's Wistoria is telling me this is how it wants me to talk about it. And I'm like, you got it, Wistoria. I got you. I can do just that.
Yeah. I mean, they do you go, girl, Colette, for sure. And yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Go ahead, Greg.
Cuts to Will singles mingling, and Shion is watching him from a distance, and Julius is like, oh, you lonely now that you can't bully Will anymore? And the truth is, you want to keep him all for yourself. And Shion is like, yeah, but I can't anymore. Will is like, hey, Shion, you're way up there. You mind if I come hang out? And Shion is like, fight me, bitch, and then summons a firebird. And Julius is like, how about a threesome? And summons some ice birds. But then Colette walks out and is like, Will, I gotta tell you something. But then takes a Shion firebird and an ice Julius bird load right to the chin. Cuts to Ceridwen, and she's like, Iris, you don't want to hang out with all the kids? And she's like, nah, I can't. It'll expose my secret identity to Will.
Is Iris stronger than the rest of these kids? Because she's a watcher, so technically...
100%. She's like the aide to Aaron, I think.
Is she?
Yeah, when Aaron descended from the heavens to stop Zio and Elfie, she was right standing right next to him.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay. But Finn is like, nah, that's dumb. If you keep pretending, someone is going to scoop up that Will out from under you. Iris is like, Inves, promise me something. And he's like, not if you keep calling me that name, you fuck. And she's like, don't take Will away yet. And he's like, Ceridwen already asked me not to yet. So sure, but if Will doesn't make any progress, I'll take him. Werkner rolls into the party and is like, kids, quit being kids and turn down that damn music, is what I would have said. But now you're all adults, so just go start banging. Will, I gotta talk to you. Werkner and Will talk, and Will is like, is there any way I can see Elfie? And he says a person from another faction meeting another faction's Magia Vander is impossible. But there's a certain female student looking to get some from you, so get changed. We're sneaking out. They fly Werkner's dragon, I guess second dragon, because I think the first dragon got its fucking dome chopped off by the Demander.
I think they just have dragons like readily available for transit.
Sure. And Snape is like, why does he get to run away with Will? And Eliza is like, because you're a piece of shit. And Clary is just like old times.
I didn't actually take a picture of them or a screenshot of them.
Good. It's fine.
My bad.
Werkner drops Will off and says he'll pick him up at midnight, so make sure you get it all out, and flies away.
Don't turn into a pumpkin. You get it? It's a Cinderella story.
Uh-huh. Goes to see Elfie, and Elfie wastes no time to tackle his wiener and is like, I don't want you to fuck Zio. And Will is like, what are you fucking talking about, Elfie? Will is like, do you remember our promise? And Elfie is like, become Magia Vander and ride off into the sunset? And Will is like, yes, exactly. And Elfie buries her face in Will's crotch and is like, but I wanted to touch you and share body heat. And then Will gets all sultry and close and is like, you tried to steal a kiss from me in the past. And she's like, wait, what? I'm not fucking Colette. And Will is like, why the fuck you bringing up Colette? And if you guys remember, Colette tried to steal a kiss from Will while he was studying, and fucking Elfie knows.
Why does Elfie know that?
Well, because she watches Will all the time.
Wait, no, legitimately. Like, who was in the room? When Colette is in the room with Will, who else was in the room? Rosti.
Oh, so Rosti probably told her that Colette was trying to steal her man.
I think so.
Nice. Yeah, good callback. I completely forgot Rusty died.
Yeah, Rusty's fucking dead.
Will says there's things he doesn't remember, but Ceridwen banged some memories out of him, and I want more. I want more memories via banging. And Elfie is like, oh, Will, you so greedy. And then they go look at the sky using Elfie's illusion hidden stairway to heaven.
Why does nobody fucking make railings for stairwells that go to the literal sky? What are we doing?
Well, what we're doing is carrying Elfie up on Will's back, and she gives him a reach around and is like, it's way bigger than before. And Will is like, yup. And she's like, yeah, I mean, it's way bigger. They get to the top and ride some ice swings and look at the fake sky, and they pinky promise to see the real sky. And then I have a note here that says, I literally hated every second of this. Some weird let kids be kids message, even though Aaron was probably just seeing through Elfie's illusion magic and just fucking watching them swing
I'm sure
in the
he's
fucking
so
sky.
Annoyed.
I'm annoyed. I'm sure he's annoyed.
Yeah, Aaron's just like, God, these fucking children are so stupid. Don't they understand we're literally holding up the sky from a just horde of monsters? We're about to be invaded from the dungeon. Like, these fucking kids can't even... these child soldiers need to get their shit together. God damn it.
I just thought it was lame because it's like, the party that the kids are having is at Clary's house, which is supposedly hidden in the tower because Kreutz is like, Will disappeared. I wanted to put my hands all over that young man's body. But then now all of the kids know where it is because Clary and Ceridwen let him in, I guess. And then they're just like, oh, I'm going to use illusion magic so no one knows that we're literally on a fucking 900-foot stairway to heaven in some suspended ice swings.
They're still walking up it. We don't know if the magic in this world creates illusion magic all the way up, and once they enter, they're invisible to everybody else, or if they just look like they're ascending, like two people just walking up
in the
air.
Sky. Yeah.
And they're like, what the fuck, dude? That's crazy. And then someone from the bottom's like, illusion magic, probably.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. All right. Anyway, after credits, it cuts to the first floor temporary quarters, and all of the kids are hungover. And then Clary walks in and is like, this is normally orientation, but I have a secret order for you guys, and it's to spy on the factions you joined. And the Terminalia incident points to someone working on the inside. And everyone is like, oh shit, a traitor. And I'm like, what if Clary was the traitor? Because now everyone is just...
wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that to us.
Is like blindly believing Clary that there's a traitor in the tower, and now we have to spy on the other factions, and there's a traitor in the factions.
My girl wouldn't do that.
But you would do that to her because you're with Emma Frost, not with Clary. Because you don't even know Emma Clary's Frost first love.
You meant Emma Clever?
You probably still don't know Clary's first love, even though I've said it like 3 times. Do you know who it is? Who's Clary's first love? Galbathos, okay? At least I think you probably remember her favorite dish now. What's her favorite dish?
It's some fucking shit that
no, it's
fucking Ceridwen cooks or some shit.
No, it's Cauldron's Pot of Alpha. No. Okay. Yeah. You're the traitor. You're the traitor.
Hey man, I'll learn how to cook it. I'm not gonna remember who made it, all right? I'm just figuring stuff out as I go.
But
anyways,
that's the end. That's the finale for everyone. Wistoria. Episode 12, Season 3 has been announced already, so look forward to more episodes.
The screenshot, this thing looks cool. Also, the purple accents, we give some dark magic insight, maybe. Will learns about dark magic and how to absorb it.
Probably not. That purple is the same purple as the pendant he wears all the time. It's the same purple that's on Kiki's forehead gem. It probably doesn't mean anything and doesn't matter. I mean, purple's probably just the signal for everyone.
And Kiki become like one, you know, and like he gets cat-like reflexes as if he doesn't.
No, I think Kiki is just some like familiar that Ceridwen or Cauldron or Mercedes. We don't even know where Kiki fucking came from.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's a lot of like, I don't know. I mean, Wistoria is whatever to me. I feel like they spent a lot of time beating this dead horse of Will discrimination. We've had 2 seasons of it, 24 episodes, chock full of just talking about how shitty Will is. Even though Will fucks on everything, Even the people he saves, immediately, the second that they're safe, they're like, Will, you're a piece of shit. So it was tired for me. That whole shoehorn drama of let's just like continuously shit on Will. Some of the other parts like don't really make much sense. It's like, all right, Cauldron, Ceridwen, you're the same person. Why are you Cauldron? Why are you doing this? And Mercedes and Finn. So Finn, you're like 900 years old. So is there some sort of, we don't age here in this world? Like a lot of questions that aren't answered. Where the fuck did Kiki come from? Rossi got a fucking misted by a Devander. I don't know, man. It was fine. And I think like, if you don't really want to pay attention to stuff, you don't want to see the gaping plot holes. If you find that kind of like rock, paper, scissors humor funny, I don't know. Like, yeah, I think you'd like the show. But I mean, for me, I think Wistoria had a lot of misses, and it's no longer about the animation. I think in the first review that we did of season 1, we kind of made fun of the animation a little bit more. But I'm past that part, and now I've moved to the story and the character development, and everything that they're doing right now is just a big miss for me.
I think the show's all right. It doesn't make me angry like it makes you angry, and I'm sorry, Greg. I think that they're just setting up the next season, and it's happening. It's not like I think this show's like a literary masterpiece. I think it's a traditional shonen, and I'm not expecting much more from it other than that. And I think, Greg, you being critical of it is good because it deserves it. It deserves the critiques. It also apparently deserves all your dick jokes. The literal episode, this whole entire episode is dick jokes from Greg.
I cannot be the only. Okay.
No. You're right. You're right. If you were to look at Wistoria through the lens of everybody wants to bang Will, this is exactly what you would come up with. And you're right, because they allude to it a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's fine. But again, I think it's too much. Like I agree with I think you. People can be interested in Will. I think Iris can be interested. I think Colette can be interested. Like I have no problem. Like Rosti, like I don't even girl guy. It doesn't matter. Like other people can be interested in Will, but I think you're like shoving this like down our throats about how everyone literally wants Will in one way or another, and unfortunately, it comes off very sexual. It's the same with like the Will discrimination. You're just like slamming this down our throat. It's like, dude, I get it. I understand it. Like, it's, what are you hoping to achieve by continuously harping on these same points, like about Will? Like, I thought this was about celestial host, the sky coming down, like people are in peril. Like I said it before when fucking that nobody guy got cut in half and no one gave a shit. It's just like, it's just shoehorn drama. Like, it seems to me the core of the show is like everyone jerk off Will. Straight up. Like Celestial Host, like fuck Celestial Host, fuck Dungeon, fuck Tower, fuck Will. That's it. We want to fuck Will. That's the show so far.
I think you're right, but I also get the feeling of like Solo Leveling from this, where like, oh, you're the weak one. You're not anything. And grows into be something, but Solo Leveling does it so much faster that you lose the thought process of that these people originally hated this guy.
Solo Leveling, they're not shoving it down our throats. Like in the beginning, we see that, okay, he's E rank or whatever. He's the worst. But once he gets his powers, it is still insinuated because he died, right? So everyone knew of him before. So they were working off of old information of Jinwoo. And they're just like, oh, this guy's like E rank. He has to be shit. But then they haven't gotten any other like updated information or interacted with Jinwoo at all. So they had to go with that information that this guy's still E rank trash. But then he proves them wrong, which is fine. And the only two love interests in Solo Leveling is fucking blonde girl that sniffs him all the time, and then his sister's friend, which wants to ride in his like Jeep Wrangler.
No, the demon as well.
Oh, the demon. You're right.
Mm-hmm. No, 4, because you also have the girl from that liked him when he was E rank.
Oh, the healer. Oh, but no, I mean, she's nothing.
She's given up on it.
Yeah.
But when he starts becoming popular, like everybody's like, oh my god, I want to hang out with Jinwoo, right? But we're getting that before Will is like truly Jinwoo. You know, he's still working his way up. He's still not the strongest fucking dude.
Yeah.
He does some crazy shit, but he doesn't understand his powers yet. And this is what I'm saying is the difference between Solo Leveling and Wistoria in terms of that is I think that I agree with you. They harp way too much on like everybody hating Will and everybody like Shion has to know that he would get fucking riggedy rolled at this point. You know what I mean? Like Julius knows it. Wignall's like not even, he's like, yo, that's my boy, dude. That's my dog. Liana's like, yeah, that's my friend, dude. And Nicolette's like, I want to slurp and glurp. But like for some reason, Shion is just like, no, I still want to fight him. And it's like, all right, man.
I just don't understand like where it's coming from. Like the Colette one makes sense because they're almost like childhood friends. Iris, I don't get it all.
I think Iris has been watching him for so long that she's obsessed with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't.
All right,
yeah. Okay, yeah. What did you give it? What score?
I gave it a 7.
Okay.
You gave it a 5, Greg?
I think I did give it a 5.
Why am I so good at calling your numbers? I've been defending it here a little bit, and so I was like, yeah, even if I was defending it right now, I should probably give it a 7. Realistically, if I were to go back and think about it, I'd probably give it a 6.
Yeah, I gave it a 4. Would I recommend? I don't think
so. But I've
so.
also been reading the manga again.
Don't dilute the two.
See, that's that in my head. I'm like, oh, I'm excited to read it. So, yeah.
Because I think that's kind of where people, I think, mess up the scoring a little bit. Like, we need to rate the anime, rate what we just watched. I'm just saying in general, you can't let those future knowledge pieces influence what we just saw at this moment. And I think some scores get inflated because of that, because people like the series, they read the manga, they know a lot about it, and they're almost like projecting that future knowledge, that love of the manga or wherever they are in the manga right now onto the anime, even though we haven't even gotten to those parts yet. So some of those scores are getting inflated because of that. I feel like, I believe that we have to be true, not we, but I feel like as people, we should be true to like the guardrails of what we are watching and what we are rating at the time. And we shouldn't allow ourselves to project other pieces of knowledge that we know about the show onto this current season.
I'd agree.